right now. Right now, need crew love right now, cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now.
They hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh! Tell me something.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
On the ball. Gun. Under 10. That's right now. Gun. That's right now.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. And his first pass is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open.
On early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Second down a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
That's right now.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one
still got back up.
The other
got an extra yard on it.
Didn't get it done.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Extra yard on it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
I got it. I ain't worried about it. I got it.
Continues to play him.
I got it.
Here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Cody.
The 13 yards that time of the first.
He ain't got it.
On the ball.
I'm in field goal range.
Travares Cadet, his first carry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Cody.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Cody.
And he's got some space here.
Get off of me.
And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Here's McCaffrey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation there. The defense won the battle. Here we go with McCaffrey.
You bum.
Across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. An 8-yard touchdown run.
Touchdown.
And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, you worry about nigga. I'm the best.
Extra
Touchdown.
point
It's over
try,
for you.
good by Gano.
Every time I score, it's over. It's over.
Score 7-0. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away.
Tearing him up. Torturing him. He crying.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I'm trying. Cardi.
Here's the first
Come
carry
here.
for Tariq
Where
Cohen.
you going at?
And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Cardi.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Flipping left side, and he's got him in. That's Burton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey. Gotta go. Motion. 18. Hey, 18.
On first down, Trubisky. Forced out to his left. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Gotta go.
On second down, here's Trubisky. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Again, it's Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 26 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
What's the score?
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away.
Stop me. He barely scored.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Yeah.
Spinning away.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out and
good
find.
enough.
How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
On second down, McCaffrey. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Newton. And my
Why didn't he
goodness,
catch
this
it?
is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty
Ain't
here.
playing, boy.
And the Bears will get the
Watch me
football
get it right back. You gonna
While
be
we
sick.
have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back
always
in the
get it
Super
back.
Bowl, getting
That's
the
why I do that.
37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know the Patriots.
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right.
You
They're
do
playing
know
that
right?
underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment
Yeah,
because
none
they
of
were.
it.
They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
You need something?
you've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good. They were just wrong about that part, as we were wrong about the Chargers beating them.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
Hey, gotta go, gotta go. 18, 18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Burton.
You going in?
And able to break
You
one
going?
tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little
You
gain.
going?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an
I'm going
incompletion that
with it.
would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
There you go, we go. You see it, you see it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room to run past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Easy and easy. He running that clock out, huh? You ain't gonna get no. You ain't getting. He running that clock out.
Let's go, we're on the ball after this.
He running that clock out, huh?
Move, move, move.
Right back
Got
to
him.
him on first down. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Come on.
Back-to-back nice gains.
Yeah.
That one for 14
Yeah.
yards and another first.
Gotta go, gotta go.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little
What
bit
we
out of
gonna
whack
do?
because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And
back
that
there.
play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And now we get a timeout
40.
called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Hey, we got four. We got four down. There you go, we go. You see it, you see it?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And
You
a
going?
solid run down inside the 30. The
You
Panthers
going?
are going to take another
You
timeout
going?
as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Gotta go, gotta go. Hey, 18, 18, 18.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's
That's
got
up,
it.
huh?
12 yards there as they keep this
Better
drive
for me.
rolling. It's another first down.
I think it all came together there. In breaking
Yeah, I'd
route,
rather-
drove it with excellent pace.
I'd
Money
rather you
throw
had that.
right there to move the
I'd rather you
sticks.
had that.
Gotta go, gotta go. 18, 18.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Stepping up. Now Trubisky
Caught him.
lost the
Damage been done.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
He ain't got it.
I don't know about you, but
He tried to run the clock out.
point,
Give him
whatever you're
time,
going
man.
to pick up,
I'm sick
to
about
either
that.
take the hit,
Yeah.
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Stop this man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
I did my job. I'm sick.
Pilardi now on the punt as he sends this one away. And this will be down just on the other side of midfield.
Stop him.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Told you garbage. Caught you. You thought he had something. Stop it.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Cohen.
He's on it,
He
man.
will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And while that play was unsuccessful to start the second half, I'm not sure that you just totally abandon what you do running the football. Maybe you make some adjustments in your run game and do things a little bit differently. That doesn't necessarily mean you just go to the pass and do nothing else.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. And that one good for 16 yards and a first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and, boy, they were successful.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to him back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
You see it?
Come on. Yep.
On 3rd down, it's Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
What's the old adage, partner?
7-7.
Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice game.
Hey, I ain't getting a field goal. Not me.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this.
Cool.
Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though.
Hey, it ain't my move.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Trubisky going to take it on the sneak, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Bears are in for 6. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on first and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. They come out here in the I. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brandon, it's easy to make decisions from right up here. We are right in the cheap seats, but let's be frank about this one. This isn't even a decision as far as I'm concerned. They have to go for it here. Field goal does you almost no good as time's running out in the game. If you want to win, you have to be aggressive here.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now it's Trubisky. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Completion left side to Miller. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
Let's go. We're on the ball after this. Hey, gotta go, gotta go. Move.
Here's Trubisky. And that is incomplete here. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Trubisky to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Pitching it out to McCaffrey. He's to the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
He's sick.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Dancing away at the 35. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle made by K'Wan Short. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Panthers are going to take another timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Let's see what they draw up here. Third and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now it's Trubisky. It's brought in by Kevin White. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Trubisky now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Right back to him on first down. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. On first down, they run with Howard. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's